Okay, now how do you actually pull a golden ticket in Madden 23? Because although EA Sports made it sound simple, they said just log on to Madden, open up the pack. That's not actually the case. There's 3 hidden tips and tricks I want to showcase in today's video. Now, Solstice family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. Hope you watching this are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's talk about GTs. But first, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Underdog Fantasy. If you guys have not yet signed up with Underdog Fantasy, using my promo code SWIFT, first, what in the world are you doing? Second, get on with it. Okay, that was really demanding. I apologize, but if you do want to support me as a creator, be sure to check out Underdog Fantasy. They're a website where you guys can make some higher or lower player picks and win up to 20x your money in one evening. But without further ado, let's get back on track and talk about golden tickets in this game. Now, if you guys didn't know, the way the golden ticket program works is on 2 specific dates. One of them was yesterday and one of them is Saturday. There is a golden ticket pack in the store, which when you open it, you either get 5k coins or you get a GT. And in EA Sports' description of how long you have to open this pack up, yesterday they said you had from 7 to 9 Eastern time, but boys, that is simply not the case, because first of all, EA Sports put the pack in the game early, and second of all, golden tickets were actually only available in the pack for a certain amount of time. Let's talk about it. Now, the first thing, like I said before, EA Sports put this pack in the store a little bit before 7 p.m. Eastern time, so for this coming Saturday, which is the second chance you'll have at a golden ticket, I would recommend you're on the game at least 15 minutes before the start time. So this start time is supposed to be 9 p.m. Eastern time. I would be on the game at 8:45 in case they put the pack in early. And of course, I'm speaking in Eastern time right here. If you're on Pacific time like I am, that would be getting on the game at 5:45 for the release, which is supposed to be at 6, but could be coming earlier. Now, this correlates directly with my second point, because although it says you can pull golden tickets in a 2-hour window, that is not the case. As we take a look at yesterday's golden ticket release, all 17 GTs were pulled by 7:15 Eastern time, meaning 15 minutes after the pack was in the game, all 17 GTs which were available on that day had already been pulled. So what does that mean? Well, it kind of tells me that the golden ticket time that EA Sports put in the game isn't really truthful, and it's a lot more condensed. So what I would really recommend is for this time's golden ticket release, you're going to want to be on the game at about 8:45 Eastern time, and you're going to want to open the pack up as soon as it is available to you, because realistically, if we're just following trends from what happened the past time, the golden tickets will probably only be available from 8:45 if EA Sports puts the pack in early, or 9 o'clock if they don't, to like 9:20, 9:30. I would expect they'll be gone by then. And when I say gone, I don't mean that the pack is gone from the store. I mean that all the golden tickets that are going to be available on that day have already been pulled, so there's really nothing you can do. Like, you can open up the pack if you want to, but you're just not going to get a golden ticket if that's the case. And honestly, I feel like this is probably a pretty important video for a lot of you guys to know, because I'm assuming a lot of people hopped on the game maybe at like 7:45 yesterday or 8 o'clock and were like, you know what, let me open up this pack, but the golden tickets weren't even available in there anymore. So very important piece of news right there. Also, just want to say, if you're not yet subbed to my YouTube channel, be sure to hit that red sub button down below if you want to stay up to date with more tips and tricks like this. Like, you know what, I post free content every single day about Madden 23 Ultimate Team, so if you enjoy this, consider subscribing. Obviously it's optional, but I'd appreciate it, and I think you will too. And on the topic of golden tickets, as you guys know, the pack was available yesterday, meaning some people already have golden tickets and have already made decisions regarding who they're gonna pick. So let's talk about some of the confirmed GTs coming into this game. There are 3 players that I know are 100% confirmed. Let's talk about it. All right, now card number 1, and a big shout out to Xerxes for releasing this. Actually, not a big shout out to Xerxes. Why am I giving that kid a shout out? My boy doesn't need any more shout outs, but that's gonna be William Perry right here, but not William Perry at DT. William Perry at the quarterback position. As you guys can see, William Perry has a 96 overall quarterback card in Madden. This card is going to be getting a 99. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Now, in terms of stats on the 96, he's already got 90 speed, which is solid. The throwing stats are all going to be pretty good on this player. He is 6'2", 335 pounds. Honestly, this is kind of just more of like a for fun golden ticket. This probably isn't going to be a card that you see dominating in online unless he gets really good abilities and maybe has some pretty solid mobility. But honestly, with the way quarterbacks are in this game, I feel like they're kind of a dime a dozen, in the sense that as long as I can get good abilities and get a good release, I'm happy with the card. Speed doesn't really matter a ton. This could be a fun player though. And in terms of release, because I know that's probably what some people are wondering, this card has the generic 3 release, and I don't believe you can change that on a golden ticket. So he's gonna have Gen 3. He's probably not gonna be like that amazing, but you know what, there's 34 golden tickets coming out in this game. They can't all be great. If we all made like quarterbacks, then it wouldn't really matter, because they would all basically play the same. So William Perry, a for fun card, could be a for fun gameplay, and by the time this card comes out in like a month or whatever, you know what, this could be a desirable player to build like a fun team or do whatever with. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is going to be J-Ron Curse right here, fellas. A lot of Cowboys fans pulled golden tickets yesterday. I know this guy was deciding between J-Ron Curse and Donovan Wilson. I believe he was tweeting that at me yesterday. Couldn't really do too much in terms of like helping people out because I was on a flight all day yesterday. But J-Ron Curse right here as his 96 overall version is 6'4" already. This could be a pretty fun user in this game. He'll probably get boosted to 99 speed, hopefully like 99 excel. Actually, he might not be 99 speed, which is too bad right here. Otherwise, stats across the board are good. I think you gotta boost up the catching on the player. 78, we gotta boost that up. And then change of direction is a 90 as well. So honestly, the physical stats on this card don't wow me. 94 speed, 90 change of direction. Hopefully EA Sports blesses us and gives us some really high stats there. If we boost up the catching though, this can be a fun player. 6'4" as well. Good stats with the zone, the main, the pursuit, the hit power. Very versatile player in real life. Pretty versatile player right here in Madden as well. But again, we need a little bit more speed on this player. Hopefully, fingers crossed, EA Sports juices that up. Hopefully, they juice up the change of direction and make him pretty solid. Then finally, this is someone we actually talked about a couple days ago. It is Julius Peppers, free safety. This is probably my favorite card of the bunch so far. This card just played so good. 6'7". He's got 94 speed, 95 excel on a 95 overall player. So you gotta think that's gonna get boosted up fairly significantly. In my opinion, this is the best golden ticket I've seen so far. Again, only 3 have been confirmed. 1 more get confirmed. You better believe I'm gonna be making videos on it. But Julius Peppers right here has good stats in the zone, the hit power, the man. I just remember this card playing really well in zone. Like for quite a while there, this was the meta free safety if you were running zone, because I believe he got deep out, mid zone, and pick artist for maybe 3 or 2. I think it was 3 AP back then. So we'll see if that can maybe go down to like 1 AP. Change of direction at an 88 is the only issue. Otherwise though, the card is awesome. I'm a big fan of this card. I was a big fan of the 95. I think the golden ticket will be really good, and that's probably my favorite pick so far. Now yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like down below, hit that sub button if you are not yet subscribed, and click on this video on the screen. I think you'll enjoy it, and I'm out. Peace.